That sounds like the ice cream truck. It does!
Oh, boy. Where is it?
That's funny. It sounded like it was right outside. That sounds like a garbage truck. You're right. And it sounds like it's coming from over there. Julie! How did you do that? I used my cassette player to record sounds in the neighborhood. Pretty neat, huh? You sure fooled us. Sure there are all kinds of sounds on here. Would you like to hear some more? Sure, yeah, sure. Oh. Does anybody know what that is?
That sounds like a saw.
Right, that's my grandfather sawing wood. That's a bouncing ball. You guessed it. It's my neighbor playing basketball.
Oh. What was that?
The sound of a newspaper being thrown into our front yard.
Huh?
That's not a newspaper. He recorded that whistle. Yeah, that whistle.
That sounds like Barney.
Oh, you're right, Jason. Hey, everybody. Oh, my. Sounds like you're all having fun. Oh, I just love guessing sounds, especially silly sounds. Oh, silly sounds get sillier when you hear them once again. And maybe you're hearing an echo, or maybe it's only a friend. Me oh my,
Me oh my,
diddle-daddle-doo,
diddle-daddle-doo.
Tick-a-tock-a-tick-tock,
Tick-a-tock-a-tick-tock,
coo-coo-coo.
coo-coo-coo. Me oh my, diddle-daddle-doo. Tick-a-tock-a-tick-tock, coo-coo-coo. Oh, silly sounds get sillier when you hear them once again. And maybe you're hearing an echo, or maybe it's only a friend.
Pickle pie.
Pickle pie,
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Tick-a-tock-a-tick-tock,
Tick-a-tock-a-tick-tock,
coo-coo-coo.
coo-coo-coo.
Pickle pie, cock-a-doodle-doo. Tick-a-tock-a-tick-tock, coo-coo-coo.
Coo-coo-coo.
Wow, silly sounds get sillier when you hear them once again. Then maybe you're hearing an echo, or maybe it's only a friend.
Hippity-hi,
Hippity-hi,
yodel-o-doo.
yodeloloo.
Tick-a-tock-a-tick-tock,
Tick-a-tock-a-tick-tock,
coo-coo-coo.
coo-coo-coo. Hippity-hi, yodeloloo. Tick-a-tock-a-tick-tock, coo-coo-coo. That sounds like a fire engine. Is that you again, Julie? That's not me. It must be a real fire engine.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, it is a fire engine.
Goody, goody, goody. No, wait for me, everybody.
Wow, look at those lights. Fire engines are so cool.
It sure is loud.
Oh, there's nothing like the sound of a fire engine. Here comes the fire truck, the people shout.
Hooray!
The siren tells the cars and trucks to get out of the way. Look at all the flashing lights and watch the water spray.
Hey!
F-I-R-E-T-R-U-C-K.
That spells fire truck.
I love the fire truck with all its hoses and ladders and firefighters off to save the day.
Hooray!
I love to watch them ride as they hang on to the side of the F-I-R-E-T-R-U-C-K.
That spells fire truck. Here comes the fire truck. The people shout hooray. The siren tells the cars and trucks to get out of the way. Look at all the flashing lights and watch the water spray.
Hey, F-I-R-E-T-R-U-C-K.
F-I-R-E-T-R-U-C-K. Here comes the fire truck. Hooray, hooray, hooray.
Oh, boy, they were really in a hurry. everybody.
They must have been going to put out a fire. We had a fire at my house once. Wow, what happened? We had a fire in the kitchen, and the whole house filled up with smoke. The firefighters had to come and put it out. Wow, was it scary? A little. But my family had practiced what to do in case of a fire, and that helped. So what did you do? Well, my parents have always said that if I ever see a fire, I'm supposed to tell a grown-up and then get out. So I told my mom, and we all ran out. We used the phone at the house next door to call the firefighters. What happened then? The firefighters came really fast. They saved our house, and everybody was okay. I bet you were glad. I sure was. Someday I'd like to go to the fire station and see the fire trucks up close.
We could visit the fire station right now, Jason.
We could?
Well, sure, with the adventure screen. Come on, everybody. We're going to the fire station. Are you ready to explore the fire station?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then. Here we go. Most fire stations have two kinds of trucks. This is called a pumper. It carries water inside. It has long hoses that the firefighters use to spray water on the fire to put it out. The ladder truck has a great big ladder that can reach windows on tall buildings so that firefighters can rescue people trapped inside. The firefighters need to be ready all the time, so they take turns living in the fire station. They have a kitchen and a place to eat, a place to exercise, and a place to sleep.
Why do they sleep there?
Well, sometimes there are fires during the night. The firefighters need to be close so they can get to the fire fast. When the fire alarm rings, the firefighters rush to their trucks, where they quickly get into their protective clothing, the boots, pants, and jackets that will keep them safe. With seatbelts buckled and helmets on, your neighborhood firefighters are ready to go. There they go. Hiya, BJ!
BJ! Hi!
Hi, what you doing?
We were learning about firefighters on the adventure screen.
Oh, cool! Firefighters, that's what I want to be.
Me too. I want to be a firefighter too.
All right. Julie, let's go.
When I grow up, I know what I want to be. A firefighter.
That's me. I'll put fires out quick as can be. When I'm a firefighter, with all those people that I'm gonna save, I know I must be real brave. Everyone will cheer and wave when I'm a firefighter. All right. That'll go, Julie.
When I grow up, I know what I want to be. A firefighter.
That's me.
I'll put fires out quick as can be. When I'm a firefighter. With all those people that I'm gonna save, I know I must be
Real brave.
Everyone will cheer and wave when I'm a firefighter. When I'm a firefighter.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right.
If you really want to be a firefighter, you need to learn about a lot of different things.
Like what, Barney?
Well, you need to know about the special clothes and equipment you have to wear to keep safe in a fire.
Can you show us, Barney?
Well, actually, I've invited a friend who knows a lot more about firefighting than me. And I think I hear him coming now.
A dog?
Oh, boy.
Hello, Barney.
Oh, hi, Frank. Everybody, this is Firefighter Frank.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
And this is Chief. He lives at the firehouse.
Hi, Chief.
Good boy, Chief. Okay, go lie down. Go lie down.
Bye, Chief.
Well, Frank, would you tell us about what you wear to a fire?
Well, I wear this helmet to protect my head in case something falls on me during a fire. And I have this special coat which keeps me dry when we spray water on the fire. And it also protects my body from the heat of the fire. It gets very hot. And I have these special boots which keep my feet dry and also protect me from the fire.
What's that on your back?
It's a tank full of air. When there's a fire, there's lots of smoke. And if you breathe smoke, well, it can make you sick. So we breathe air from the tank through this special mask.
Oh, cool!
Oh my, look at that!
It's just me, Barney.
Oh, okay.
When I'm wearing this mask, I'm trying to help people. Well, how about it? Would somebody like to try on some gear like this?
I would. I'd really like to be a firefighter.
Okay. Well, I brought some extra gear along. So why don't you try the boots on first?
This is great! I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my firefighter outfit.
Okay,
Okay, BJ. See ya.
See you later. Whoa. They're a little big for me.
Let's try this coat on for size.
Oh, it's so long.
You look quite long.
And we can't forget your helmet.
Just like
That's great.
This stuff is heavy.
Can you move around?
Oh, look out.
Well, I'll have to get big and strong to be a firefighter.
Well, if you're going to get big and strong, you'll need lots of exercise, Julie. Okay, everybody, let's build up our muscles so we can be firefighters. I exercise.
I exercise.
It's good for me.
It's good for me.
It makes me strong.
It makes me strong.
As you can see.
As you can see, I exercise. It's good for me. It makes me strong, as you can see.
I touch my knees.
I touch my knees.
I touch my toes.
I touch my toes.
I reach up high.
I reach up high.
And I will grow.
And I will grow. I touch my knees. I touch my toes. I reach up high and I will grow.
I lift my legs.
I lift my legs.
I run in place.
I run in place.
And keep a smile.
And keep a smile.
Upon my face.
Upon my face. I lift my legs. I run in place. And keep a smile upon my face.
I move my arms.
I move my arms.
Around and round.
Around and round.
I think I might.
I think I might
Fly off the ground.
fly off the ground. I move my arms around and round. I think I might fly off the ground.
I'm nearly done.
I'm nearly done.
I have to hustle.
I have to hustle.
But not before.
But not before.
I show my muscle.
I show my muscle. I'm nearly done. I have to hustle. But not before I show my muscle.
I think I better give this back until I'm big enough to wear it.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, Frank, I'm ready to fight fires. If there's a fire around here, I'll be the first one there to help you put it out.
Well, thanks for the offer, BJ. But let me show you something. We use hoses that are this big around. And they carry a lot more water than a garden hose.
Ay, 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 that's a lot bigger.
And we've got ladders that go all the way to the roof.
Oh, so I guess you don't need my help, huh?
Oh, but I do need your help, BJ.
Really?
You bet. When you see a fire, there are two very important things that I'm counting on you to do. Number one, tell a grown-up. And number two, get out of the building.
That's what I did when there was a fire at my house.
Good, Tasha.
Well, I can do that. If I see a fire, I'll tell a grown-up and then get out of the building.
Good. Now, does everyone know how to get out of a building when there's lots of smoke?
No, sir.
You crawl under smoke, like this.
Oh.
Why don't you try it?
Oh, boy. Oh, there they go. Under the smoke. Oh, great.
Good. Good. Now, once you get out of a burning building, stay out. Don't go back in for anything. Can you remember that?
Sure, crawl out under smoke. And once you get out, stay out.
Very good.
When there's a fire around, you really have to move quickly, don't you, Frank?
That's right, Barney.
Well then, maybe we should get some practice. Come on, everybody. Let's find out how many different ways our bodies move. There are lots of different ways our bodies move.
Bodies move.
They can twist and bend and shake and really groove.
Really groove.
If you're ready now to start, let's try to find the part that will do the things old Barney says to do. Okay, now twist. That's it. And bend. Now shake. Here we go. And groove. There are lots of different ways our bodies move.
Bodies move.
They can twist and bend and shake and really groove.
Really groove.
Now we had a lot of fun. It's a shame that we're all done, but we'd like to play this game again real soon.
Let's twist again. Okay, now bend. And shake. Now groove. Okay.
I think I know what to do now when there's a fire, but I just have one question.
What's that, Jason?
Can we take Chief outside and play firefighters?
I think he'd like that.
Let's all dress up like firefighters. Good idea.
Boy, that sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right. You guys look terrific.
Oh, they do. Now let's get ready to drive our fire truck.
Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, climb the ladder.
Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, squirt the water.
Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, the fire alarm!
Hey, where's the fire?
Oh, goodness! Let's get ready to go!
Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, climb the ladder.
Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Ding, 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 ding.
Now squirt that water.
Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Ding, 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 ding.
Terrific! Oh, ding!
Whoa, that was great.
Oh, what are you doing, Frank?
I'm just checking the smoke detector to make sure it's still working.
Oh,
What's a smoke detector?
A smoke detector can tell you when there's smoke in a room, which may mean there's a fire.
You mean it can kind of smell smoke?
Well, in a way. When the smoke touches the detector, it makes a loud noise to let you know that there's something burning in your house. Some smoke detectors even have flashing lights, too.
well, every home should have at least one smoke detector.
And if there's a fire, you tell a grown-up and get out.
That's right, BJ.
Oh, I can't wait until I'm big enough to be a firefighter.
Well, you can be a firefighter right now by helping us prevent fires. And that means leave matches alone. But I'm sure none of you plays with matches.
Oh, no.
Good. Well, Chief, I think it's time we got back to the station. You ready to go?
Oh, thanks for coming by, Frank.
We sure learned a lot today. Yeah, we sure did.
Can I carry your bag out to the car?
Sure, BJ, thanks.
Okay. All right. Let's go, Chief.
See ya.
So long, everybody.
Oh, bye-bye, Frank. See ya.
You know, with all the different kinds of alarms and sirens and everything, hearing sure is important for fire safety.
Oh, it sure is, Tasha.
But there are other ways to tell there's a fire. I have a good smoke detector right here, and I can see the smoking fire and feel the heat from the fire.
Oh, our senses of hearing, smell, sight, and touch are all important when it comes to fire safety. With our eyes, we...
See,
With our ears, we...
hear,
With our fingers, we can... With
touch,
our nose, we...
smell,
With our mouth, we...
taste.
Oh, very good.
I am an eye. Yes, an eye is what I am. Sometimes I need some glasses to see the best I can.
With our eyes we see, with our ears we hear, with our fingers we can touch. With our nose we smell, with our mouth we taste. Now thank you very much.
Oh, that's right.
I am an ear. If I'm working, you can hear. Please don't put things inside me. I'd like to make that clear.
With our eyes we see, with our ears we hear, with our fingers we can touch. With our nose we smell, with our mouth we taste. Now thank you very much.
lets you touch. I can tell if it's hot or cold or if it's smooth or rough.
With our eyes we see, with our ears we hear, with our fingers we can touch. With our nose we smell, with our mouth we taste. Now thank you very much.
Who's next?
I am a nose, an elephant, I'm a trunk. With me you'll smell the difference between a flower and a skunk.
With our eyes we see, with our ears we hear, with our fingers we can touch. With our nose we smell, with our mouth we taste. Now thank you very much.
Last but not least.
I am a mouth, I'm the one that lets you taste. With me you enjoy your dinner, so it won't go to waste.
With our eyes we see, with our ears we hear, with our fingers we can touch. With our nose we smell, with our mouth we taste. Now thank you very much. With our eyes we see, with our ears we hear, with our fingers we can touch. With our nose we smell, with our mouth we taste. Now thank you very much.
Oh, we sure have learned a lot about firefighting and fire safety today, haven't we? Oh, what do you like best about firefighting, Julie?
Driving the truck with the siren going.
Oh boy. What do you like best, Tasha?
Squirting the water on the fire to put it out.
Oh, very good. Oh, how about you, Kathy?
Climbing the big ladder. The part I like best is helping other people.
Oh, helping others is a very important job that many people do. Oh, a firefighter, someone who gives help each and every day. If you want to fight fires when you grow up, it's A-OK. 'Cause people helping other people is what this world's about. And the people who fight fires, we couldn't do without. Oh, a teacher is a person who gives help each and every day. If you like to help people, then being a teacher is A-OK.
'Cause people helping other people is what this world's about. And people like our teachers, we couldn't do without.
Oh, a doctor is a person who gives help each and every day. If you like to help people, then being a doctor is A-OK.
'Cause people helping other people is what this world's about. And people like our doctors, we couldn't do without.
There are lots of other people who give help each and every day. If you like to help people, then helping other people is A-OK.
'Cause people helping other people is what this world's about. And the people who are helping other people, we couldn't do without.
Oh, I'm so glad you like to help people.
It's fun helping people. That's one of the reasons I want to be a firefighter.
Oh, but fighting fires isn't the only way to help people. When we help to prevent fires and teach others about fire safety, that's helping people too. We can all find a way to help each other every day. It's just another way of saying, I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Bye, Barney.
So long. I sure had a good time. See ya. Oh, I love you too, Jason. Bye-bye now. See you soon.
right, it's time for Barney Says.
Hello again to all my friends. I'm glad you came to play. Our fun and learning never ends. Here's what we did today. We sure learned a lot visiting a fire station today. Our new friend Firefighter Frank and his dog Chief showed us that a firefighter's clothes might be too big for you now. But if you exercise, someday you can grow up to be a firefighter. Please remember, don't ever play with matches. And if you see a fire or smell smoke, tell a grown-up right away and get out of the building as fast as you can. These are very important safety rules because I want you to be safe from fires. And remember, I love you.